Let's find out how to bet on the NFL. At Gambling.com, we crunch the betting options available on the NFL so you understand the markets, the types of bet, and the smarter way to make it pay. We are going to cover 5 main bet types available almost everywhere with online sportsbooks that offer odds on the NFL. They are the money line, the spread, same game, parlays, props betting, and overs and unders. First up, the money line. The simplest form of NFL bet is betting on the money line. It's a straight who wins bet. You simply need to choose the outright winner of the game, and there is no need to worry about covering the spread. The odds makers will make one team favorite to win and the other team the underdog. The favorite? The favorite is the team viewed as more likely to win by the bookies. Using $100 as a standard betting unit, a bettor would have to wager the amount listed, that is minus $200, in order to win that $100. In this instance, a bettor would have to wager $200 to win $100. To know who is the favorite, look out for a minus sign next to the odds on the money line. The underdog. The underdog or dog is the team considered less likely to win by the bookies. Using $100 again as the wager, a bettor would have to place $100 to win the amount listed. That is plus $375 for an underdog win. In this instance, a bettor would wager $100 to win $375, giving a total payout of $475, the stake of $100 plus the $375 winnings. An underdog price on the money line carries a plus sign on the money line. Betting. The dog is always more risky and therefore will pay out more in winnings than the original amount wagered. Even or pick'em. In tight games, you might hear them described as an even or a pick'em game. The betting site has decided to price both teams equally in their money line odds. Therefore, bettors can win the same amount for a successful wager on either side to that $100 stake. An even or pick'em game will usually have the word even, EVE, or pick'em, PK, listed on the money line odds. It will be shown as plus 100, and picking the winner in this circumstance returns winnings equal to your wager. So $100 staked on a winner will return you $200. That's the money line. As simple as it gets. Find the winner. The spread. With spread betting on the NFL online betting sites, mix it up a little. Rarely are two teams equal, which is why you will get used to seeing a favorite and an underdog. To counter this and simplify the odds, you will find all NFL games carry a spread betting market. When betting on this market, you need to decide which team will cover the spread to win your bet. A spread is a number of points, plus or minus, allocated to a team prior to the game. A favorite will have a minus number, and an underdog will carry a plus number in the spread odds. Here's an example. Giants plus 4, Bengals minus 4. The odds for the spread will be the same for both teams, and usually set as minus 110, which means a stake of $110 is needed to win $100 and return a total of $210. So you choose which team will cover the spread to win your wager. In the example for the Giants to win, they will need to win the game by any score or lose by less than 4 points. For the Bengals to win, they will need to win by more than 4 points. A 4-point victory for the Bengals would mean a draw on the spread and all bets would be pushed. This means stakes are returned as if the bet had never happened. To work out the result of a spread market, apply the plus or minus handicap to your selected team's score, and if they are winning, you win. Spread prices can change dependent on the volume of money placed by NFL fans on the market, so watching the spread price is crucial. Spreads will vary from sportsbook to sportsbook. Don't be afraid to go line shopping, a phrase used to describe checking all the spreads to find the one best suited to your opinion. Right, let's move on. Prop bets. A prop bet, or often known as player props or team props, takes the betting on NFL to a more detailed view, concentrating on player or team performance to create more betting markets. These bets ignore the result of the game completely. They revolve around stats and events that occur in the game rather than the score. Think of them as performance bets. There are literally hundreds of player and team props in every single NFL game on offer to the bettor. If props betting is available to you where you reside, it's a great way to get into the action. Remember, if it's a legit stat in fantasy football, then it's probably a props bet market. Next up, same-game parlays or SGPs. Building a same-game parlay is a great way to get into NFL betting. Offered by most of the leading online betting sites, same-game parlay bets are hugely popular. Known in Europe as request a bet or bet builders, these are exactly as they suggest. A parlay of different bets, money line, spread, and props are added together to create a bigger price than a single event occurring in the game. You combine bets together to form your SGP. The odds will be recalculated as you add your selections, known as legs, to give you a final price on all your selections being correct. Pick a team to cover the spread, pick a player to score a touchdown, pick a team to score the first field goal, and so on. Across the game, markets on offer. These are often related bets, so wouldn't be possible to combine them in the traditional way, so using a SGP allows you to get odds specific to your view on several outcomes in the same game. Odds will be displayed in the usual way and look like this, plus 1,500. $10 wagered at those same game parlay odds would return $160, including your $10 stake. Some operators will let you combine SGPs across different games, known as an SGP Plus, for even greater odds on offer. These are like hitting a jackpot and can be great fun to build. Please remember the downside is that you cannot have any selection lose, and missing out by one is a story all NFL bettors will come to know well. To win a parlay bet, you need to win each of the individual bets that are in the parlay to win. And this leads us on to our final topic. Overs and unders, known as game totals. Much like moneyline bets, gambling on game totals is a recommended way for bettors to start wagering on the NFL. A sportsbook sets the game total based on the number of points expected to be scored by the end of a particular game. The bettor can place a wager for the total points to either go over the book's game total or under the book's game total. An example is if the sportsbook sets an NFL total to be 50 points for that game. If you place a wager on the over, you will need the total score at the end of the game to be at least 51 points to collect on your bet. If you choose to wager on the under 50 points in our example, you need the total points scored in that game to be 49 or less. Should the game end with the total exactly 50 points scored, the bet is considered a tie. Or in sports betting terms, a push, your wager would be returned without penalty. Like most sports wagers, either side of the bet includes a 10% VIG or tax if you lose your bet. The sportsbook would indicate the 10% tax with the number minus 110 next to the bet. You do not pay that VIG or tax if you win the bet. An alternative to betting game totals is individual team totals, though game totals are the normal general way that you bet this style of bet. Thank you for watching. Gambling.com is the smartest place to find your next online bookmaker and sportsbook with unparalleled access to industry professionals who exhaustively review and compare global betting companies available where you live to find your perfect betting match. Bet smarter with Gambling.com.